Hello there guys. I want to make another video about how I do things and show you the method that I'm at right now and what works for me. So this one's going to be about loading your sled when you go winter camping. So thanks for watching, welcome to the channel, and please consider like and subscribe if you're into this content, and let's get started. So the sled itself, the first thing I should talk about is a sled. It's about a 4-foot sled. It's just a kid's sled. It was like 20 bucks. I looked all over on the internet to find one that had a flat bottom and steep sides, because a lot of them are different shapes and whatever. So this is the one, the best one I could find, and I had to drive to the next town over and pick it up from like Dick's Sporting Goods. But I've been using it now. This is my second winter with it, and it hasn't broken. I drilled holes in it and tied this rope's lashing system, the paracord. And I drilled holes in the front and got my pull rope on it. So that's it. So the first thing is sled, and then we're going to put a tarp out in it. Okay, just like that. So I hope you can see, this is the sled here. And I get the tarp to extend out. I fold it however I can to get it so I have space on the side. Because I want all my gear wrapped up in a tarp, because there's so much snow that gets in the sled when you're walking. I don't want snow just piling under my gear and just sitting there for hours while I'm doing stuff. So I try to enclose everything I got. The main concept here is you want as much weight low as possible. Right? The heaviest stuff low. So the first thing I'm going to do, because when you're hauling a sled, it's physical activity, so I'm not wearing like my big winter coat, but at night I'll put it on. So I need to bring it. So first thing I'll do, and the coat itself weighs like 4 pounds plus. So this is the winter coat I'm using right now, and I'll put it right in the bottom. And this is the axe I take out in the winter, and the bow saw. And since these things don't really fit in a bag, I don't want to put them on top of the bags, put them underneath. So try to fold this so it's a little bit flatter. There, that's pretty reasonably flat. And then I'll put the axe with the head. This is the front. I'll put the head towards the back, because you want more weight in the back too. Because when you're pulling it, if you want the front to lift and go over stuff, you want it to be back heavy. So just like that. Okay, next we'll do what I call my sleep duffel. So this is just a big duffel bag, that canvas that came with an old sleeping bag that I don't have. So I'm going to put most of my sleep system in here. So this is my sleeping bag. Right, everything's been sized to fit the width of the bag. That's the sleeping bag. This is the big heavy wool blanket that I use in the winter. Put those together like that. And then this is a canvas bivvy, the same, it's actually the sleeping bag, but I ripped all the stuff out, so now it's just basically like a bivvy. It's a canvas shell that I put all my sleep system into. So there, just like that. So it's full length. I have, this is the ground sheet for a little 2-man tent that I use in the winter as a ground sheet for my whole sleep system. So this is the first line of barrier between me and the ground. This is a Helinox camp chair. I stick in here just because it fits pretty good. It's the same size. And then this is my inflatable sleep pad. So I don't roll it up, because if I rolled it up, it would be like another big bulk thing. So what I do is I take all the air out of it and I fold it flat, and I'll put it in across the top. Just like that. Zip it up. And then this is my sleep duffel. And then this just goes right in the sled. Depending on what you're carrying, if it's heavier or the other bag's heavier, it'll be in the front or back. Right now we'll put it in the back. Let's put it in the front so you can see better. Okay, next will be my other duffel. So it's a 2-duffel system. Okay, so this is the next duffel I use. It's just a really cheap thing off of Amazon. It's like a travel duffel, you know, gym bag. It's just a small little thing, nothing special. It's about the right size, right? Together these make the length of the sled. So what goes in here is, again, you need to be weight down. So this is my grill grate that I use to cook with. Right, I wrap it in a piece of canvas so that all those corners don't poke through everything. But this is a metal thing, so I'll put that in the bottom. If you got like a frying pan or something, that'll be in the bottom too, all the way to one side. This is my billy pot. Show you guys. Right, just my pot that I use. And you can put some things in it. I usually try to get something inside of here to take up the space too. But that'll be down, right? All the way down. So this is my spare clothes, or my more of a, not spare, but nighttime clothes. A big heavy sweater. That's going to be a mid-layer once I'm not active. And my heavy mid-layer pants. That's going to be for when I stop moving around at night. I'll put all the clothes on. I always bring an extra hat to sleep in because the one I wore all day is guaranteed to be super sweaty. And the same goes with the socks. Extra pair of socks. So spare clothes and cook set. This is a water dromedary pouch. Right, this will go in here. And then this remaining space will be where I stuff my food. I'll put all my food in a little pouch or bag or some sort of thing, and I'll get it to fit in here. And these side pockets, turn it like this. These side pockets are pretty much for miscellaneous stuff. So this is all my paracord. So I'll put all my paracord in one, and then it'll just be my cordage pocket, basically. I want to have a little drink. I'll carry a flask and put that in there. It fits good with the cordage. It's all the miscellaneous stuff, right? My first aid kit, tent pegs. This is my fork and spoon, my utensil roll. If you want to bring matches or duct tape, or I always like to carry a candle lantern for at night. Little sharpening stone, whatever you want to bring. Duct tape. It's a little full. But that's it. There, that's everything in the bag. So, oh, and the water bottle. I'll stick my Nalgene bottle in this bag if I remember. Usually I forget and then I end up just throwing it on top. But so that's it. Now we gotta wrap everything up. So that's it. Now we gotta wrap everything up. So the first thing I'm gonna do is pull the back of the tarp straight up. straight up and flat. And then the front, I'm going to pull it up over. And with the front, I try to get a nice sleek front. So I'll actually kind of pull at an angle like this, and then straight up and over. So try to keep this corner a little tighter. And then same thing here, add an angle a little bit, and then straight up and over. Like that. And you can kind of always fix it after you get it more in place with the rope. So this, I just have a single loose rope that goes through here and across. There, like that. Just tie a simple knot. You tie a bowstring, bow knot, whatever you call it, your shoe knot. Do the same thing on the front. There, and now that the rope is holding it in place, I can kind of tighten the tarp up a little bit. And you can see how this V-shaped MW holds things in better. Right? It's not just one line and one line and then everything's bulging in between the lines. So that's just like that, and then you should have a shovel, and the shovel will just slide under this. Just like that, and the shovel slides in, and that's it. That's how I pack my winter sled. So I hope you guys found this useful. Let me know in the comments anything you do different or suggest or like or don't like. Please share, and see you guys in the next video.